Hey guys, Generalkidd here. How is everyone doing today? So for this video, I've got a pretty crazy glitch to show you guys, and I'm calling it the ultimate host advantage glitch because it is pretty OP as far as glitches go that you can actually use in multiplayer. So our example we're going to use is the gate on high ground, and I'll show you why it's a huge advantage. But as you know, on high ground and a few other maps, there are buttons you could press to like open up a gate or something. Well, with that in mind, let's get right to the glitch. So right now I'm playing as the host, and what you want to do is you want to start a new round, either in Forge or any custom games. And then once the screen goes black, quickly activate the switch. Anybody can do it; doesn't matter who. And you gotta do that before the round completely ends and switches. So when the screen goes black, just activate the switch. Now, if you did it correctly, if you're the host, you'll still be able to open the gate. You'll still have the option to open the gate. But to all the other players, they won't have the option to open the gate. And if you do open the gate, then it opens just fine. And you can go through it and everything, and everything looks normal, right? Well, that's not entirely the case. So to you, the host, everything is fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. But to everybody else in the game that's not the host, the gate is actually still there. So as you can see here, Photos Chaos is trying to drive his ghost through the gate, but on his screen the gate is still there. So let's do that again, but from the non-host perspective. So once the round starts and the screen goes black, quickly activate the switch. Now once the round starts back up, everything looks normal, nothing out of the ordinary. Gate is still there, closed. However, you no longer have the option to open the gate anymore. In fact, you can't really do anything about it. And however, the host can still open the gate. And once they open it, from your perspective, the gate doesn't open, but it opened for them. And as they walk through the gate, the open gate on their screen, to you, it looks like they're just walking right through the gate. So yeah, there you have it. That's basically the huge advantage you can have. And this isn't, you don't have to be in Forge. This can be in custom games. Actually, we came across this in matchmaking too. This was by accident too. We were playing Capture the Flag on the MCC Insider, and then I accidentally hit the switch at the end of the round when the screen went black, just messing around. And then next round, none of us could open the gate to let our team through, and it kind of screwed us over. we couldn't win because we didn't have a way to drive through the gate to carry the flag. So that was my bad, but that's how we came across this glitch. So it's very useful, and it works in any game type where there's a round change at the end. But yeah, so as for weapons fire, some weapons fire can still go through the gate for the non-hosts, but like energy weapons like the Spartan laser, it redirects the laser, and this is what it looks like from the host perspective again. As you can see, when they fire the laser right in front of the gate, it causes the laser to like make a 90-degree turn. So it's really weird, but some things can go through. Explosives and grenades, they go through just fine. I'm pretty sure bullets go through just fine as well, but other stuff will not. And obviously your character cannot go through the gate if you're not the host, and same with vehicles you're on. But if you're on a vehicle with the host can drive you right through the gate. So that's the only way you can phase through, and there's no limit to what the host can drive right through the gate. They can bring anything through the gate, no matter how big. But to non-hosts, it will look kind of glitchy as they try to go through the gate. But to the host, it looks normal because there's no gate on their screen. So it's kind of like a desync glitch almost, but it only affects the host, and hence why it's a huge host advantage glitch. So that's basically a glitch, but we're going to show you one more scenario where it's actually also very useful, other than like Capture the Flag or Oddball or Assault games. So on a map Standoff, it's a very common infection map. There's that door there with a hallway that's closed on both sides. There's no way in unless you hit the switch here to open the gate. So we're going to do that glitch on this gate. And we're just going to pretend we're in an infection game. I know we're in Forge, but it's just easier to film this way. But just pretend we're playing infection, and you'll see why it's very useful. Because if you're the host in infection, you can use this to survive forever. So if you manage to keep the gate closed the entire game, and then you do that glitch at the end of the round, and then you open it, assuming you're not infected, you can just go right inside, and anybody else who's the zombies, they can never come in. Because the gate is still there, and there's no other way in here other than activating the switch, which they can't do because they're not the host. Now, they can still throw grenades through, but you don't have to worry about that because zombies don't have grenades. So how do you tell if you're a host in a custom game or matchmaking game? Because in Forge it's easy, but to do it in custom games or matchmaking, you need to stand on a fusion coil and then shoot. So as you saw there, if you're the non-host, you barely get launched up if you shoot the fusion coil. But if you're the host and you shoot the fusion coil, you get launched really high. So that's how you tell if you're the host or not. In Forge, you can just simply look straight down to the ground, switch to Forge, and switch back. And if you're still looking at the ground, then you're the connection host. But if you're not, and you're looking forward, facing forward, then you're obviously not the connection host. But yeah, so this is from the non-host perspective again, just so you guys can see. Pretending like I'm the zombie. You can't activate the switch, and you can't get through the gate no matter what. So in an infection game, and standoff is actually a pretty common infection map. I see it quite a lot. So if you come across the map and you know you're the host, then you could try this glitch out, and you could pretty much survive forever because no zombies can break through. Now you do want to be careful though, because if you're inside, like, the host can still kill you through the gate, but if you're the host, you don't want to stand too close to the door, because sometimes the zombies can like clip right through. They can like glitch through if you're standing too close. They temporarily glitch through, I should say. But here's from the other perspective when that happened. So as you can see, you see it quickly like teleported through briefly and then teleported back. So one last fun thing you could do if you're just messing around with your friends, you can trick your friends into getting on your mongoose and then driving them through the door, and then having them get off, or like ditching them in here and then quickly running back out. And then once you're outside, they're trapped in this room. There's no way for them to get out, especially if you turn off like damage and everything, because they can't get out. There's no way to open these doors on the inside, so you pretty much created a prison there. But yeah, so I hope you guys found this to be interesting and to be a really cool glitch. And please don't abuse it that much. It's mostly just for fun if you want to mess around with your friends. Try not to use it to cheat. Just do it for fun. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, just anything else you want me to check out, just let me know. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.